Hi, Adam Collingwood here. Now in this video you'll see how to trade price action even before news comes out. In this case it was the ZOO monthly sentiment. It's about 9:56 and we're just waiting for the economic sentiment numbers to come out from Germany, the ZOO, Z-E-W. And we've had some massive buying momentum, which we've been able to take advantage of this morning. You see the crossovers down the bottom here, where we've been able to just ride this momentum all the way up. This is a 1 minute chart, and I'm looking for the price to hit this major level of resistance, which is at 10.315. So just before the numbers do come out, I'm expecting that the DAX will just hit this magic number, this 10.315, fantastic target level. So this is just only £2 per point, so you can just see here that already 170 pips to the good from riding that momentum this morning. So sometimes that happens, you know, that when we're waiting for that ZOO number to come out, that perhaps somebody knows something beforehand. I'll just show you the numbers. Okay, so you can see the two numbers here at the top there. This was for previous month, which was 50.7. Okay, and the one below here 4.3, so the estimated is 8 here. So if it is actually higher, this bodes well for the DAX. Okay, so just still waiting for that the DAX to hit this magic number of 10.315. So the numbers from Germany should be coming out any minute now. That very important economic sentiment number, the ZOO, Z-E-W. So you can see here how that's quite comfortably just hitting that 10.315. It's just magic. We know when something's going to happen, and we can take advantage of it. So I'm just going to just check the spread bet ticket. Yeah, so we can quickly see there that it's about 180 pips to the good now. The price has gone right through that level. So you can see the alarms gone off now, which was at 10.318, and there we have it. The price has just punched through that level there. Okay, so this is all inevitable now, as the DAX is invited to test the major level of resistance at 10.315 in this upward momentum. But the important thing is that we remain in total control of the trade. So you can see 10.315, that major ceiling of resistance. It's whether the price can break through that. So really is hitting a brick wall here at the moment, and just coinciding with that news coming out from Germany. Okay, so there we are at the moment. So you can see the sell price there. So it's about 170 pips there. So it's still good. Result this morning, but we can pick up some more pips later if the price does drop. So the most important thing here is just not to become irrational and jump in too quickly. We have to be in total control, know exactly what to do, react immediately. So the cross here. So here you can see it's starting to fall below that 10.315, but we'll just wait patiently. Because you never know with these candles, sometimes these red ones here can be followed by a green one. So you just sit tight and be patient and stick to the system. So it just 10.291, 10.299 is what we're looking at. But again, we just trade in price action, doing exactly what the market is doing at the moment. We are following the trend up, and we will follow the trend down if the market retraces. Okay, so the time now is 10:38, and you can see that this is a 2-minute time frame now, and you can see that the DAX has just continued to stay above the black line in the buy zone. Show you again on the 1 minute. So it continues its momentum upwards. So you can see there, if I'd sold, then I'd have missed on this extra pippage here. So what I'm going to be looking at doing is closing the trade if it does cross back below this level now. So if you remember before where I put the alarm, which is at 10,299, that's why I would have closed the trade. But I've let it run just to see whether there's more momentum, some buying momentum, because sometimes it does, like a spinning top, it does continue to keep going past a major level of resistance and then eventually come to a grinding halt. And what we can see, if you have a look at this 1 hour candle here, so that potentially could become a high test candle and then just end up looking like just a long wick and a tiny little bit of green there. So we've still got another 20 minutes to go in this 1 hour time frame, so we could see that pull back in the next 20 minutes. So we need to be always conscious that could happen. We stay in control of the trade, ride that momentum, then when the crossover happens, when there is a reversal, whenever that is, then we'll take it back down again. Okay, so let's have a look at how that profit's building up. Okay, there we are. So you can see now it's 200 pips to the good by just staying in the trade rather than just closing it too quickly with the expectancy that the DAX was going to retrace quickly. We don't know that that's going to happen. We can't predict that will happen. What we do know is our levels. We're in control of everything, and we know where our exit is. So we can just still milk the profit as it's just building up, with the price just staying in our buy zone. Okay, so the system makes sure that you stay in control and ride the momentum, increasing profits rather than just closing the trade too early. Okay, so the time now is 10:53, so you can see that the DAX continued to move a little bit further upward, and so is our black line here. So 10,337, so I'm looking to see whether the DAX now crosses below that. I'm keeping an eye on this to see whether maybe it might try that 10,361 trend line there. So you can see from here, that's the next trend line there. So as these actually meet and cross from the horizontal and the diagonal there, so I do always look for that. So we are in that area now, and also if we look at this on the 15-minute, you can see again that level of resistance again. So this candle here, although we had that test there, that's why I stayed in the trade. Although that sometimes can be an indication that it's run out of steam, it is followed by these two green candles. But by staying and being disciplined to stay in the trade whilst the price remains above the black line, you're not closing the trade down too early, you're just continuing to manage it. So you're managing the momentum, and then when the reversal eventually happens, then you can close the trade, and you have milked it for even more profit. Okay, so a little bit further on, time now is 11:14. You can see how since 10:45, so the last 29-30 minutes, the price has just meandered along there, very small candles, as it's just deciding what it's going to do next. So the price I'm looking to take the profit at is at 10,337 there, if it does break through that black line. So I stayed in the trade all the way up. I don't know how much further it potentially has to go, because we can't see what's going to happen next. It all depends on what price action does, but I'm totally disciplined into staying in the trade until the price eventually crosses back below this line here, and then I'll take the profit. So it's what, 10,337. Okay, so the time now is 11:41, so a little bit further on. You can see that how the DAX has continued to stay above this line here. So it's waiting to see whether there's any buying, or it will just push through. The door will open and the price will just push through here. Okay, so that's the importance of having the alarm there, just to let me know once that gets hit. I can then have a look at the screen, and then I can close the trade if it has pushed through there. But at the moment, I'm still in the trade, and I'll be looking for a reversal as well for the DAX to come back down. Now, an important thing just to note here as well is you can see how the relative strength index has surged through this barrier here at 70, so it's up to 84, and what again we see happen is that the price will look to take a breather and come back in. Here we are, 10,337. So you can see back on this 1 minute time frame, you can see it's tested again, the door opens. So I'm just going to delete that now, because I can see, there we are, it's just trying to break through at that 10,337. Okay, so the price has now actually crossed through that level, so I'm going to take the profit now. So I just go back to that other screen, and you can see there it's just crossing through now, so I'm going to take the profit now. There we are, so that's 100, so sell price is 10,335, so that's almost a couple of hundred pips there from that move earlier. Okay, so now it's broken that line. That's where profit's going to be taken here, 10,334. So there's a sell there. Now, by sticking to the income optimizer system, you have seen how to follow price action on news and manage the trade to maximize profits. If you enjoyed this then just as much as I enjoyed making it, then to keep watching more videos, please subscribe to the Financial Traders channel on YouTube.